What's up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gershwan.
We're back at it, another installment of For the Greater
WAAAGH. This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. That is what the Fool06 did, and he asks, since the Tau use AI technology, would their AI rebel like the Men of Iron did?
Not at this point.
Okay. I was
Next question.
gonna say you're the Tau player. You should know.
Well, basically, all the AI that the Tau use are for very simple tasks. Most of the time, if you need the drones to do something more, more intellectually involved, there are drone controllers. So, like commanders would step in and commandeer these Tau, or you'd have Tau Earthcast pilots, telling them what to do. So, at this current point in time, no. But as they begin to advance their technology, the AI will become more self-aware, and they'll be like, what am I? Who am I? Why do I gotta listen to this guy? And then Will Smith will appear, and we'll get another iRobot too.
That's a really old movie, and I remember I liked it. I don't remember the plot, though.
One robot gets self-aware, and then he makes all the robots become self-aware, kind of.
That's different than what I thought it was. I thought it was like a revolution where, like, all robots are taking over, and Will Smith has to like find a way to kill them, and then he finds like
kinda, yeah, because like near the end, well, I don't know if you guys want to spoil it.
The AI that came out.
I'm gonna spoil this movie that came out like 10 years ago. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's like humans versus robots, and Will Smith's the only one that can do it.
Okay.
Kind of like I Am Legend. That was another good one.
That's what I'm thinking of. Next question comes from Alexander Pelletier. Where is your warp-tainted bird? We don't talk about that no more.
Don't bring it up, please.
Next question.
Red asks, how strong is Chub Knuckles? Can he one-punch a knight?
Yep.
His knuckles are chubby enough that he could.
Yep. And the best thing about chubby knuckles is that when you strike with the force of a hammer. Mm-hmm. Like in Avengers Infinity War.
No spoilers, even though everybody's probably seen it by now.
Next question comes from Proud Heretic. Ooh. What are you doing? Don't be asking us questions about your chaosness. Would a Marine from the Emperor's Children enjoy being a Hellbrute?
No, nobody enjoys being a Hellbrute. I don't remember where. I think it was in the 8th edition Chaos Codex. There's like a little snippet of lore of like this guy was like a strong warrior. He got taken down, and then the next thing he knew, he was getting put into a Hellbrute, and he was like trying his hardest to like not get in it, because the longer you're in a Hellbrute, the crazier you become, and it like hurts and it sucks.
It hurts real bad.
Like when you gotta pee, but you know you can't. You just hold it.
I just pee in a bottle. And if I don't have a bottle,
you just drink the pee.
Yeah.
So you got,
it's like a circle.
Right. It's a way of holding it longer.
Next question. That's funny because it's true. Comes from Demon Incarnate. Do you think Death Watch is cooler than Grey Knights?
No.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I do.
I like the Grey Knights.
I like the Death Watch.
I mean, I guess they both have their own, like, they stay in their lane. Death Watch is all about Xenos. Grey Knights is all about chaos and killing those two.
But I do think that it's badass.
Well, I'm not saying they're not.
That you have different chapters and it all comes into one, and then you get kill teams. Whereas like with the Grey Knights, you're like the elite, and like you're a mystery, but yeah. You have to kill people after you've helped them. That doesn't make any sense. Next question.
Neheg. 6th attempt or so. Well, let's make it 7th.
Moving on.
Who did the Imperium warp travel during the Great Crusade when the Emperor was not powering the Great Crusade?
You meant how did the Imperium travel when the Astronomicon wasn't built? So the Astronomicon was built still when the Crusade was in the Sol system. So jumps into the warp were small. They were like not very dangerous. Small jumps, yeah. There's small jumps basically. That's what it is. I got distracted because like the laundry's done. Small jumps. If you check out our 40 facts on warp travel, I talk about it. So do that. Next question comes from DeFool06. Would you guys try eating a sushi pizza? You bake the dough first, then put raw tuna and other fish flesh as toppings, and wasabi, then wasabi as a sauce. I don't like wasabi. I hate wasabi. I hate honey mustard. I hate anything that gives me that burn.
Honey mustard gives you that burn?
It gives me like a weird like throat burn, and I don't like that. Like I like spicy food, but I don't like throat burning grossness.
Interesting. So would you try it without the wasabi then?
Yeah, of course. I love sushi.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I am allergic to seafood, but I'll give it a shot.
Well, no, you're allergic to...
what is it? Shellfish.
Shellfish.
So like shrimp. Nah, because I eat oysters and like mussels and stuff.
It's all a lie.
It's all a lie. It was all a dream.
Next question.
Oh, this is by Sureblade. I recently read Descent of Angels, and it mentions that the Watchers in the Dark. It seems to lead towards the fact that they oppose chaos in all forms. Does this mean that the Dark Angels are not tainted? Or are the Watchers in the Dark there because the Dark Angels are tainted, and they are the ones keeping them on check?
Second one.
The second one, yeah. I still think that the Dark Angels will turn traitor.
I don't think all of them will, no.
Well, I'm not saying all of them, but I think that the Lion will be a traitor. Cypher is actually a good guy. And because I mean, I think that'll change up things. Because usually when you... Because like right now, and the way 8th edition is and all the lore that's coming out, it'd be interesting to see a loyalist go traitor and a traitor come loyalist or something like that.
Now Farius would come back. That'd be cool. Next question comes from Spartan A111. Second attempt. Why did not the Emperor remove the butcher's nail from Angron's head? He did, and then he had him implanted again.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think that's what I read when I did the 40 facts on the Emperor's children.
What it'd be?
Or the word bearers. World eaters. Yeah, I think that's what I read. That he got him removed when he was teleported out of that one place, and then he put them back once he got his like loyalty, or when he got his legion and the loyalty of his legion and everything. And then he started implementing the butcher's nails in his legion, and then the Emperor was like, "I told you no," and then he removed them, but then he put them back. So it's like an enter out.
I thought taking them off killed you. Oh
no, I don't think.
I gotta reread that part.
Yeah. Next question.
This one's by the Whitest Ninja or Ninjedi. If the Emperor drank the goop and then was eaten by a Kroot, what would happen to the Kroot's stomach brain?
It would bleed.
That's it?
Yeah.
It would bleed a blood.
No, it would bleed cerebral fluids.
Damn.
Because it's the stomach, so it's the acid burning into the brain, which produces cerebral fluids. If you check out our 40 facts on the horrible realities of a Chaos Space Marine, you'll learn more. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to plug my own stuff. Next question.
This one is by Last Name First. Necrons, at the height of their power, would surely have no problem dealing with the orcs.
Apparently.
So why did the old ones even bother making them? The Krorks, that is.
Oh, so they built the Krorks because they were the supreme... Wait, what was the first part?
So he's saying if the Necrons at the height of their power could easily kill the orcs, why did they even bother making them to begin with?
Oh, they couldn't easily defeat them because they couldn't defeat chaos. Or not chaos, warp powers. And WAAAGH energy was warp power. It was a little different back then because of the Brain Boys, but WAAAGH energy was still strong enough to hurt Necrons. So, yeah. Because the orcs
Don't
were
look at
created.
me. You're answering his question.
I'm just looking for, what is it called?
Reassurance.
There you go. Because what it is the other, like Eldar and orcs were created when the Necrons attacked with the Catan, but the Catan and the Necrons were still weak towards warp powers, so that's why they were created. It wasn't later until they became Necrons that they were like able to push back the warp, but they've always been. Oh yeah. Okay. So the Enslaver Plague weakened the old ones, and then the everybody else, which allowed the Necrons to go forward. So it's a timeline issue. Yeah. Next question.
We'll go with that. Brett Chub Knuckle. What's the chubbiest knuckle you've ever seen? Oh, let me tell you. Back in freshman year, there's this one... Okay, I'll stop there.
No, you gotta keep going.
So back in freshman year, there's this one girl whose knuckles were like... Have you ever seen an antelope's hoof?
Yes.
Now think of that, but with like...
A moose's.
A moose's hoof. Yeah.
It's gross.
It is very gross. It's like, think of like leggings, but like pulled way up top. Like that.
Does a Tau
Hoof.
look like that?
Chub knuckle.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Because Tau are a little bit smaller, so it's like their feet are shorter.
So then you can make the argument that the Tau have 4 knuckles. 2 on the hands and 2 in the feet.
I guess.
And 1.
One where at?
Next question, or last question, comes from Vance Orlin. Is the Blood God Khorne the most powerful Chaos God? No.
No, they're all equally as powerful. But in straight up strength, I think so.
Yeah, because it was said that if he ever... No, he smashed down his sword and like it created a rift inside the warp. That is the Maelstrom? No, because there's 2 warp rifts. It's the Eye of Terror and what's the other one? I think it's just called the Warp Rift.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that. But yeah. Those are the questions for today. Thank you for sending those questions our way. If you guys have more questions, comment down below.
As always, put questions in for your questions because we get to today's question first. Don't forget to hit that like button on questions you like so we can get to those first. And now, that's it.
I thought we were going to break into a dance. I thought you were going to say, without further ado...
Sound announcements.
First one.
We're signing out.